You and your husband had no idea what to do. I mean, it's a month-old puppy.
Well, we
you
did,
can find a
yes,
vet. It will cost you. Listen to me. Listen to me. You can find a vet, Miss Albers.
Yes.
All it is, it will cost you money.
Yes.
Now, when you gave her your puppy that was injured on your watch,
yes,
how much money did you give her to take care of the vet bill?
I asked her to provide me a vet bill, and she never did. I had full intentions to pay it.
Just a second. If you had full intentions of paying it, then what did you need to meet her in Dunkin' Donuts?
Because she asked me to take it to her vet, because she works there.
Just a second. She wouldn't have even known the puppy was injured if you
told
didn't
her
call her. What did you have to call her for? I'm thinking, if I'm breeding the puppies and they're 4 weeks old, they're not just born, they're 4 weeks old, and one of them is injured, I put it in my car without a lot of drama, and I take it to the vet. Who had seen these puppies in the 4 weeks that they were born?
Nobody.
Nobody saw them. Nobody told you these are the puppy shots that the dog should have. So you didn't take the puppies to a vet. And did you ever take the dog to a vet when she was pregnant?
No. No. I went to get her x-rayed, and I decided not to. They told me they had to do
just a sec. Don't tell me what they told you. The answer is you never took the dog to a vet.
No.
So when you found out the puppy was pregnant, you said, I could deal with this myself.
Yes.
And you never took the dog to a vet, and you never took the puppies to a vet. And when one of the puppies was injured, you didn't take the puppy to a vet. You called her.
Because she works for a vet, so I figured.
Doesn't matter.
I took her to my vet, but she should take it to hers.
You could take the puppy to her vet. All you needed was money.
I did have money.
Well, I don't see you spending any money.
No, because I asked her for a vet bill, and she never provided me one.
I'm going to ask you a couple of other questions before I say to you, goodbye. You had several puppies that you sold.
3.
How old were they when you sold them?
8 weeks. I'd gotten the money.
Just a second. You sold them at 8 weeks. What was the name and address of the vet that you took the puppies to for their first shots to be dewormed before you sold them? The name of the vet. There are only 2 things you can say. This is the name of the vet, and this is where the vet is, or I didn't take them to a vet before I sold them.
I did not take them to a vet before I sold them because I bought them.
You have no business breeding dogs. You don't, and it's particularly frustrating for people who really love animals and who understand that it's the person that has the responsibility to take a puppy and have it checked out, give it its first puppy shot, make sure it doesn't have parvovirus, make sure it can go out. It's all of these things. You can't just stand there and say, well, I think I'm going to do this. That's ridiculous. You sold 3 puppies. As far as I'm concerned, you had no right to do that. How much did you sell the puppies for?
I sold one of them for $800 because of our agreement.
Just a second. You sold one for $800, yes, and that's one.
The other 2 were for $5.
And it cost you no money.
That's not true, because I bought their shots at a feed store, which actually Miss Parker suggested I could do, and Tractor Supply was called, and I also bought the dewormer.
Just a second. You don't know what you're doing.
Feed store sells parvo shot virus. It's $8, and they come and you do it yourself, like giving an insulin shot.
If somebody shows you what to do, if you go to a vet and you get some instruction, not from somebody who runs a feed store.
Well, it says it in the envelope when you buy the shot.
Please give me a break.